Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. There's a lot of theories going around right now for the Pokemon Journeys anime and how it's going to relate into the Generation 9 games with the return of Ash Greninja, Ash's Mega Lucario, all these different things and how it's going to be the new gameplay mechanic in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Really cool stuff to take a look at. If you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we're going to be taking a look at this thread from Soul Silver, who's kind of talking about the Pokemon Journeys anime, Ash Greninja, Mega Lucario, all that. And then we have a really cool theory on r/PokeLeaks Reddit by Don Matrix, kind of talking about how it all coincides and could be what the new gameplay mechanic is going to be in the Generation 9 games. But anyway, Soul Silver tweeted this out. It was a few days ago now, on the 29th of April. Say a few days ago, it's like a week and a half. It was basically when Ash Greninja was about to return in the anime. And this person says, tomorrow a legend returns, Ash's strongest Pokemon, here to pass on the legacy to the next generation of greatness. Good night. So anyway, Soul Silver quote retweets this saying, so these are 3 Pokemon in this image, and all of them have a bond with Ash, their trainer, maybe something, probably nothing. So this person, Ash and Serena, says, when Go asking why Satoshi is trying to introduce Lucario to Greninja, Satoshi said that when they battle, he feels like Greninja because Satoshi and Satoshi become Greninja. Basically saying that, like, when Ash Greninja is a thing, he feels like the pain and everything from Greninja. That feeling is somehow similar to Lucario's aura. And we obviously know that Ash has like massive aura kind of sensors, or like whatever. He's basically got like a big aura kind of reading, which is why like Lucario's in the past and Riolu's in the past have all kind of I guess like kind of just been drawn to him just because they kind of just, I don't know, when they can sense the aura bond, and that's why they kind of like, yeah, they're going over to Ash all the time. And then obviously we have this picture here, which is 3 is that you. Again, this is just talking about like the 3 type thing. No one can survive this combo. So again, I've not seen the Pokemon Journeys anime in a while. I've not seen this episode. I'm not really sure what's going on, but you've obviously got Mega Lucario there, Ash, and then Greninja. Of course, nothing was revealed, and I was never suggesting that. But this mini thread may be foreshadowing what they will reveal mid-May or early June, or it may just be an anime thing and have no relation at all. Only time will tell. So this is here, like this mini thread here. You can translate this saying, according to Ash, these 2 are similar. I think that's Greninja and Lucario, or like the bomb phenomena and aura. The appearance of detecting danger at the same time rushing to Satoshi, it certainly seemed to communicate. Lucario, who grew up by encountering such a Greninja, and then a Mega Sinker and a powerful, I'm not sure, like obviously it's just been translated badly and stuff. And then obviously we have this thing to take a look at here that says, so this looks like what Aura Bond will probably be like. More and more I'm thinking it's solely for the anime. However, it's literally what I've been picturing in my mind for the Scarlet and Violet gimmick, except with types. Sadly, much of what we imagine at first isn't what Game Freak thinks of. So basically this is just kind of talking about how you know, the anime could just be setting it up for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet gimmick. This is the main thing to take a look at, though. This was just kind of introducing the theory. So this was posted by Don Matrix 9 days ago, saying my theory on what the 3rd type could be and its effects. So with the possibility that the new gimmick could be a new 3rd type, I think this type will probably be the Aura type, something that I think some of us already thought about. This is for 2 reasons. So the anime is focusing too much on Ash training Lucario, the Aura Pokemon, as well as focusing more on the spiritual side of things. I'm talking about the most recent episode which aired in Japan about Greninja, and then clearly Scarlet and Violet are focused on the theme of invisible light, like in the infrared and ultraviolet, which again we've already spoken about in the past, how they're on like opposite sides of the color spectrum, stuff like that. And aura is a paranormal theory, a field of light that's said to surround living beings, the color of which is determined by the particular person's disposition. And then I took this from Wikipedia. So I'd be kind of mad though if like more and more Pokemon were getting like this kind of aura kind of thing, but I think it would also take it away from Lucario, because it's very much like Lucario's thing. And I don't think really any of the Pokemon should get that, but again, it could just be not necessarily like aura types or something. It could just be like I guess I don't know, like a small kind of part of it or something, like not the full aura thing, but like a small kind of segment. Now, I think everyone here knows that auras are normally connected to concepts like spiritual energy, etc. Normally those theoretical energies are invisible to the naked eye, but they essentially give us more power. And if you're a fan of anime, you probably know that those concepts are used a lot for the superpowers. I've not seen Naruto, so I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Nen in Hunter times Hunter, and of course Ki in Dragon Ball. And I think now will be probably the time to enter in this territory in the Pokemon games, at least this gen. And how will this work in battle, you may ask? Well, if you're familiar with Haki in One Piece, another anime, to explain in simple terms, it will basically be a supportive power that not only makes you stronger, but it will allow you to touch things that you originally couldn't touch. For example, if you use a Ghost type move on a normal type Pokemon, it will not have any effect. But if you use the same Ghost type with the addition of the Aura type, not only will it affect the Pokemon with neutral damage, it will have a stab boost to the move, since essentially the Aura type will be a hidden type that every Pokemon in the game will have that always hits neutral damage with stab to any Pokemon, regardless of the type. So, I mean, that would be kind of one way of looking at it. So basically, I guess it means that you just basically will always hit a Pokemon if you use this certain kind of type thing for neutral damage. So again, if you do have a normal against a Ghost type or vice versa, obviously they can't hit each other usually, but you could use this new like Aura type or something, and then maybe one of your moves becomes a neutral type or whatever it is, and will always hit for neutral damage, but you get the stab boost from that. To the specifics, if for example a fire move hits a water Pokemon with Aura addition, it will have neutral damage instead. If a water move hits a fire Pokemon with Aura, it will still be super effective, with the only difference be the addition of stab. If a Pokemon is the same type of that move it uses to deal super effective damage on another Pokemon with Aura, the stab will stack. Now, for this to not be broken, I would implement in the battle system that each Pokemon on the team could only use a move with Aura type a max of 3 times per Pokemon in battle. I mean, I kind of like the idea of it. I think it might just be a little bit too confusing because you got to think like, Pokemon at the end of the day is aimed towards kids, and then obviously Pokemon is obviously aimed towards kids, but you got this massive competitive side with IVs, EVs, natures, and everything like that. I understand that, but at the same time, the gimmick is usually used quite a bit throughout the story, like Z moves and stuff in Pokemon Sun and Moon, etc., and the Dynamaxing and stuff in Sword and Shield. So you kind of need to get your head around it. It needs to be quite a simple concept. Like, it was very much simple for the last gimmicks. Like in Sword and Shield, the Pokemon just got bigger, it lasted 3 turns, and it went smaller. And it was the same for like Z moves, But I think this might be a little bit too complicated, but I like the idea of it for sure. We have people replying to it. I wonder how they would try and sell the 3 types gimmick in the anime if it's real. Either it works like Megas or Gigantamax, where only a section of Pokemon get it, but their forms also change, like Dynamax and Z moves, where every Pokemon can learn it, and their forms weren't changed drastically. Or Q was actually hinting at the new legendaries. I could definitely see Game Freak made the new legendary 3 types to hype them up. I think legendaries that are 3 types would be kind of mad, to be fair. Again, 3 types would be all over the place, like what they're strong and weak against and stuff, but I mean, 3 types for a legendary would be really, really cool to see. While I like this theory a lot, I reckon Pokemon always did a more straightforward route with the gimmicks, more like get an object to activate the object 3, acquire the desired result. Great theory, hope it all makes sense with the ultraviolet and infrared stuff. I like the idea, but I think it's unlikely the Game Freak will add another typing. I think it would be more likely if the Aura would be usable as an item, since the gimmicks of previous generations have also utilized things like Mega Stones. I mean, I don't think that it'll be like, it wouldn't like add another typing to the game, in the sense that like it's always there. It's just going to be there like a little bit. So if they were to add a new typing but it was just there for like a move or 2 or whatever, then I don't think it'd be that bad. If you are rightful, doubtful, but you never know, then RIP Hisui and Zoroark. This is the first time we would see a normal Ghost with Illusion enter the competitive, and this would be an immediate nerf. Are there any Pokemon fans on here who don't like anime, or is it just me? I'm not talking about the Pokemon series. I hope it's just something simpler than that. Maybe we have an item that you put on a Pokemon and it changes its type. I know people are sick of Charizard, but imagine if you could just give it an item and its type changed to Fire Dragon without Megas or anything like that. Or maybe give it to a Meganium and it changes its type to Grass Fairy. It would be easy to implement, wouldn't break competitive, balanced and interesting, because you would have to use the Pokemon's item slot, which would require some degree of technical thinking. It would also make things very interesting. Maybe it wouldn't be a 3rd typing, but it would at least be an alternate dual typing. I think I like that theory the most, like just having to give an item to a Pokemon so it holds it, and then that will change the typing of the Pokemon. But that also means, does that mean like every single Pokemon would have an item that can make it any type, or would it be a specific type for that Pokemon, like Teddiursa? Would it go from normal to rock or something? So I think that's also something to take into account. I do like the theory though, but I think it might be a little bit too much for what we're used to seeing. But either way, what are your thoughts on this, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this theory as well and you enjoyed the video. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Again, big shout out to Don Matrix for kind of coming up with this theory. Will be linked in the description as always. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Like I said, let's try and hit 500. Subscribe, ring the notification bells. Everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.